The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.
Thank you so much for watching the show this beautiful Sunday evening. I hope you are okay with your family. It's a beautiful month. And thank you for always making time. For those of you that are watching me on YouTube, thank you for growing with the family every single day. Now, the person I have today is a very extraordinary person. Muntu gwenda byenga akula ye muntu gwe mpechitibwa kubanga si kyangu nnyo kubanga ova mu region ate n'okubegwanga. And I think the very first time I actually paid attention to real attention now to Ray G was there was a show waliwo Mbarara mu Colorado, waliwo show gye wategeka abaana ne bajja ne bakulaga omukwano. Nekimanyi nti abantu bakwagala.
Nange mbagalira ddala.
Ebyaddala, people like this unconditional love that someone can even travel all the way to come and support your show in Kampala.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Reggie.
It's a pleasure, bro.
Jigenda jitya.
Mpora.
Tugamba Runyankole ninga tugamba Uganda, we mix.
We are going to mix everything.
We are going to mix. There's somebody out there who knows the name Ray G, but they don't even know your real names.
Yeah.
Ninjira tutandikira.
Yeah, and hinakubasa kuba yandeberizo actually.
Exactly. Yeah, true.
So manyeta Muhire Regan. Muhire Regan. Yes. Elia Ray G rikija ndio mwishomero. Kids used to ngani ishomera primary school yanje keri hino mukamunonga. So my granny used to call me Regina sometimes. So kids would call me Regina and I would run after them like I
Regina.
Like it. Yes.
Isn't that feminine?
It's feminine. So they would bariba njeyereza like to disturb me. So I reached a point and I wanted to embrace it. I was like, I'm Reggie.
Waki yawe.
Yeah. So I embraced it like that.
Fantastic. Where are you born? Where did you grow up from? And what's the story?
Born and raised in Bushenyi. Yeah, I later came to this other part of Uganda later. Because our first time to come to where I stay now, Mbarara. I think I was in P7. I was just passing through. I was coming to Kampala in a tour. You know those secondary school tour, primary school tour.
Yes.
Yeah. They used to call it trip.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just passed through. That was 2006. I passed through Mbarara to Kampala. I just had images of just lights. Yeah. Then I went back to my area.
So your first experience in Kampala, how was it? Let's talk about that.
I did not understand it was Kampala or not. I was just in a bus. They would stop you there. You eat something. Then you go back in the bus. They show you this. Then when you went to a zoo in Entebbe.
Yes.
They show you those animals or what. Then you go back inside the bus. So you couldn't tell whether it is a different place or you're still in the same place. Yeah. So I later came to stay in Mbarara after senior 6.
After senior 6. So where do you do high school from now?
I did it still in Bushenyi. I did many schools. Somehow ngandumu echanda na nechindo koshanga ngu maybe Mbarara akasente kuyakayonjeramu you have to go to a different school. But most of the times kawuri yobaze, I think.
I know, I understand.
So I went to Ishaka Adventist Primary School for my primary. That's where I finished P7 2006. Then I went to Ishaka Vocational Secondary School for senior 1. Then in senior 2, I think they didn't understand the character. They were like, guy, you can try somewhere else. Yes. Yeah, I went to Ishaka Adventist. I think it was a blessing in disguise because after I left Ishaka Vocational to Advent, that's where I started serious singing. Because this was Adventist school. Yes, in primary it was Adventist still, but not so much in singing. But in secondary they had choirs.
Why Adventist? Family is Adventist?
No. We are looking for education.
Education.
Don't mind the religion part.
Yes.
And the affordable one, actually. So I went there. After there, like I was there for like 2 years. It was Arsenal match that sent me off. Yeah, Arsenal match. It was Arsenal and Inter Milan. Yeah, we went for the match. Then we came in the dormitory. We found teachers, Bakamba Kora, bed checking.
Bed check, yes.
Yeah, we tried to disguise as if we were trying to get away for a short call. But the guy would touch your ears and they were so cold and be like, "Ah man, from bed to toilet and you're like this."
Yes,
Be
yes.
there. Yeah, they sent us home. I changed school to Uphill College. Yeah,
Still in
different school.
Bushane.
Yes, in Bushane.
Yes.
And this Uphill is where I discovered myself the more. Yeah, I found teaching staff that was friendly. The administrators were friendly.
Yes.
One guy from the administrators became my friend.
Yes, yes.
And I discovered myself the more.
Now, how do you go to Mbarara now?
It was after school, not after school where I stopped. After senior 6, I had a producer in the village. There was a producer that was my friend. Yeah. We did a song together. I had songs actually from senior 3.
You would go to studio and do?
Yes. I would go to studio and do songs. So after senior 6, I had like a couple of songs. Then at that studio, we made a song titled Amarari. The song yes, that one. The song became a problem.
Yes. You did that song when you were still in?
Yeah, it was after senior 6.
After senior 6, yes.
Yeah. I did that song in vacation. Then that song took me to Mbarara. It brought me to a situation. I realized that I had to first move a little bit further because I was strategic. I decided to sing Runyankole at that point. Because in Atandika with Luganda and some other languages. Zungu, Luganda, Kiswahili, I was trying myself. Then I felt Runyankole was so melodious, like really melodies nyingi. So nengamba, let me try Runyankole, but Runyankole I have to sing it from Mbarara because it's the center of
Western Uganda. Yes.
And another thing, the border guys, the village mates were saying the song is not mine. The song would play on the radio and be like, "That's my song." Like, wow, this is not your song, bro. Then in Tandiko wakana na border nengamba nino bavira. Yeah. Yeah, we sat down with the producer and we were like to Gende Mbarara. He was like, "How are you going to survive?" Nemugamba, you see, we can make posters and tell people our studio, those things. So he first went there to see how is Mbarara, the producer.
You had never been to Mbarara?
Yeah. I had never been in Mbarara. Then he went there. He checked everything. He passed at a studio. There was a studio called Aragon Studio. They had both video and audio. It was a big one. So he picked some of the stuff, some of the craft, the videos, audios they had on a flash. Then he brought them home. As we were looking through, I felt like this time I can do a video. I had all the music, but I didn't have a video because I didn't get a chance to get a good video. A videographer to convince me that I can work with him. So I saw Aragon guys, they were good. I was like, call the guy. With no money.
Yes.
I was like, call them and tell them we have a song, that Marari song. Then producer called. That producer is called Nyanji. Producer called those guys. The guys were nice. They were like, "Hey, this is a good song." They told us to send the song. We sent it. They loved the song. Then from the blue, some guy came at the studio and was like, who's the owner of the song? And I was like, I'm here. He said, I'm sponsoring your video. Nagamba njakuwe emitwalo 10. Nagamba naikati na
Which year are we talking about?
This is 2013.
Oh yeah.
The guy was like, ninawe emitwalo 3 ku 10. Musanvu njajikwa. Bwe yampe emitwalo 3 mpulanga amanyi gazenga video tugeja jikwa. Na hiya komao. Na hiya teka muko kafi.
Gayo yo mujukira.
Mujukira.
Tumureke.
Tori bizibu nsobola umwogera. Omita
Devi. Okay.
Devi nampa HS3. Nentandikira okwo. Yeah, nempambana mwao sate. Abasajja ne bajja ne bakola video. Na ina mwendala center. I wanted to do some other business.
Yeah.
Ngamba, let me invest in my video. Bali nemba wako deposit ya mitwalo ba chali 10 aba video.
Kati ngolo sente zijjawo.
nali muyiya. I used to do some small business. I'm going to get you there. Those businesses.
Okay.
So those guys came. They did my video. Nebitagwa so they came late. Nebakola video buntu busino boku luzi chichi. Then obude ne butukwata ne bagamba get in the car, we go to Mbarara, we finish in the night on their coast. So we drove to Mbarara for the first time now officially.
Yes.
We had night shots there in a certain playground in Nyamitanga there. After those things, we had no hotel, no nothing. We slept in the studio on the carpet. Me, the videographer, and my manager, my producer, and the team slept there. In the morning, they felt like we can shoot a little bit of other stuff before you go. Then we went on streets where we reached a point and we ran out of outfits. Yeah, I would tell my producer, give me pay okusati.
So kompeka sati ka kongesa.
Yani mu video tuna one shot ajinanga nange njina. Yajine chiro nzenga njina misana.
I can imagine.
Yeah, man. That's how we came in Mbarara first time.
Yes.
We went back home waiting for the video. This guy was like Sinton Azijawa, the producer. Yes. With time, like 1 week, a friend of us called us like, "Ulimbaro amendurabi wanu TV."
Ngate mama internet video ya film. Yes.
Namgamba sina sasura urosiru wange. Nagamba ruli wano ne ku library. Nendi nye motoko gwokubiri ningende Mbarara ku library. Nimuwe kido nimugamba ntera kamera.
Onogiraba.
Nenjireta ku kyalo nenjisasanya mwawo. I think it was the last time there. Ningamba kati
mazeo. Wabo lyo Mbarara. Unfortunately, some of these kids don't know. Amarari in Western Uganda was a
Amarari.
Wow. So now you start seeing the video and distributing it.
I distributed it. Then mbere yo gamambo kakosi kako nebange kendedemu, but still I felt like I had to sit in Mbarara and distribute my music all over.
Yeah.
So we went to Mbarara, we did those posters. I would go in the night and hang posters around. Lyric Records, we had that studio.
Yes.
So that we get clients to call us. Yeah. We reached Mbarara, we established ourselves there. And the rest is history.
The rest is history, like they always say. This is what I'm chengezako kumanyanze nganze. Karo ise masomero gonna wezude nti osobola okuyimba. Naye kyokubera commercial. Like is this the life you wanted?
No. When I was growing up, leave alone the stubbornness and all that, I was grooming myself to be a leader. Because every class, I would be a leader. Like officially, the school would know this is a class counselor, this is the class, this is the head boy. I was actually head boy in primary and secondary. I was also entertainment prefect.
Yes.
I was a speaker at betting club. I was a drama president. I was all those things. So in my mind, I wanted to be the president of this country when I was young. It sounds funny, but I was grooming myself to be that.
To be the president of Uganda?
Yes, of Uganda.
Is that dream still alive? Or
I don't know.
You don't know?
If it's there, I think it is there subconsciously because I'm not thinking about politics. I'm not having those things like now.
But that's
maybe subconsciously.
But that's who you wanted to be.
Yeah. Actually, I reached a point, my music peaked when I was in senior 3. Then I would ask those elders and teachers, and can I be president when I'm an artist? Because I used to perceive artists as some rough people, somehow rough. So I chose to do my music like in the polite way.
Yes.
To retain the other thing.
Yes.
But I reached a level and music took me. Actually, music chose me. I didn't choose music. It chose you. I was grooming myself to be a leader.
Okay. Now when does it hit you that katino ndabika nasimbudde ndi muyimbi nve mbyokuzanya?
Music yali ensika from day one to record in the studio first time. My friend took me by force. Nali nyimba musomero nga nyimba naye ng'okuyimba. Mostly I went there because there was a girl I liked so much.
Hey.
Yes. Nali mukwaya kuvadda tekati waliwo ekiriwo kati. Yes. There is a girl I liked in the choir so much, so that girl would take me there. I would even dodge singing those voices. I knew every voice, but I chose bass because I was reluctant behind that big alto. When the tenor guy would miss, I would sit in for him.
Yes.
But I knew all the voices.
So actually, your voice is trained
So
from
much,
school.
so much.
Okay.
So I went and started singing. So that guy knew me from those choirs. When I changed school from Advent to Uphill, he came for me. He was like, he had 2 songs. He was like, I want to do with you this other song, the third one. I was like, man, he's a Simani Kwandik. I don't want to be an artist. He was on my case until we went for holidays, and he took me to studio.
Yes.
He took me, I recorded, and after the first recording, I was like, one cousin. Then the producer told me to go out. He asked the guy, ono chali wa mujewa, nga abuuza oli boy, namunyonyola mu namugamba beera ng'omuleeta. Nsigala nga nzija awo nga mbackinga mu cause I knew other voices. So music nebeera nga enkwata nnyo. Njagalayo nange nnyo ku studio.
Yeah.
Nimpandikira abaana ne babackinga ne
batereza verses. Banji,
maybe they don't like being on.
But
I did.
Are they stars in Western Uganda?
Yeah.
Or some of them are even from Kampala?
They're in Mbarara. They are stars. Yeah. Some of them phoned me in studio,
When I was still in Mbarara, I studied in Mbarara. I grew up in Mbarara. My story starts from Mbarara. Tukatu in Niko's pub, then we had the heat. We had another life, but I don't know if those things are still there.
But they're all there. But another
there.
life changed name to Nikos. There are 2 Nikoses now.
Oh, there's the one.
The former another life, and
then
Nikos, the other down one.
So
and
the
heat
artists
is still there.
that were booming, Tukatu in of course, Sister Charity.
Yes.
The young generation was not there. So which people did you write for? Because your touch is
the people that were
Rasta
trying
Chazi,
to put. Yes, I know Rasta
Yes.
Chaz. He's my guy.
Yeah.
He's our legend, bro.
Yeah, he is.
So there are people likes of. I'm not going to mention names, but there are guys there that I was writing for.
Okay.
Yeah, backing, even arranging. You come with your song, I feel like this word does
yes.
not fit.
Yes.
You remove the word I put for you, an easy word. Words would come to me like so easily. So that was my job in studios.
Okay.
Until I reached a point of getting that would have been holidays.
Holidays. Yes. So besides Amarari, which other song did you get that Amarari kickstarted the career, but which other song pushed you?
It's called Enshazi. It was a song full of message. It was edutainment. Yeah, talking about how we live with other people. Like saying we can live in harmony, in peace. Yeah, it was actually more stronger than Amarari.
Breaking through from being a regional artist and having music. Now cruising and now kuba ni Kampala, then now kuba even in other parts of the country. Your music doesn't only play in Central and West.
I first and foremost, I first sat down and looked in the industry from here to the end, seated in the West. Before even having Amarari, I was seeing the problems that are holding everyone else behind. Lack of confidence, feeling like you cannot make it in your language, feeling like making it you have to be in a certain location as if you are a shop, or because we don't sell tangible stuff. So I discovered very many things, and I broke the chain from my head. Like, it can be done from wherever. It can be done from wherever, in whichever language. So I set myself free from my mind. Like, I can make it from wherever. That's when I broke through, like what you're asking.
Yes,
Before I even kicked off, I first believed and accepted that it can happen, because I knew it could happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What were some of the things that challenged you? Because I don't want to think it was just Kaserengeto.
First of all, funds. I had no funds. No. Even upkeep, before you even go for production, we didn't have even food. We would eat one meal in like 2 days, or we skip. Yeah.
People don't know these things.
Yeah, they don't. They think it is all smooth, but we sacrificed everything. But it's not that I was not having food at home. I left home to chase now the career.
Your family was supportive with this?
Yeah, they were supporting me emotionally because they were not stopping me. They were supporting me emotionally. Like, yeah, it's okay.
Konka sente
They
yali
didn't have
teriwo.
money. They didn't
So
have money.
ng'oyiriba.
I actually chose to stop school. For my siblings, I go for music. I told my
So
dad, you know what? Sigaddewo yeeyiza bano ze kanjiye bwe nfuna I will come back for them.
After senior 6?
Yes. He said nze kasita 6 njifunye. Sigadde mba njagala campus I will hustle. Bw'osigala nange ate no natanatuuka mu 4 but 2 but ningamba kati gwe sigala naabo.
Muri bameka?
We are many people. We are 10, bro.
Muzeeyi kyekyo.
May his soul rest in peace. Yeah.
Rest in peace, sorry. So,
sente zaali the first problem. Like, we didn't have money. We would get immediately just 15. You would find like 15 nga tosobola zifuna ng'ozinoonya toziraba, but you would
naye ng'olina amalari.
Yeah. Auntie, it was a job to make those people believe like you can sing in your language and stay here and you'll be paid.
Yes.
And I knew that at the back of my mind it needed patience and discipline. I had to be humble before everyone. From within, not pretense. I was humble. And I would get food for everyone that was near me on credit because they trusted me. In no minute in Mbarara they used to trust me. Those restaurants near us, I would say, to Mary, I will bring money. And they give me food, I give my people. Nosanga tibamanya nga kasanvu, like kasanvu na yengo kuzifuna. You have to hustle.
Katenga kasanvu mudiride wiki.
The wiki nge mu kitundu.
Kasanvu.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I be there and feel like I have the scent of that food.
Because you remember those
days. Byali bya chap omanyi kikomando bichinga plate. Ajitawe najisa mazi nakola nofti like ngeunyamo ko soap.
I know.
Yeah, I be there and feel like I remember the scent of the food. So problem was money.
Yes.
Another thing, the industry, the nature of the industry. They are not believing in the talent that was coming from home. They felt like it was designed for people to bring them music. They were contented as consumers, not producers of music. Yeah. So we had to hustle for very many years without a phone call for work. Yeah.
When does that phone call start coming now? Which song do you think kayimba kojjukira muno ogamba naye kana akayimba ke kakyusa career yange ne kandaga nti kati gyendaga?
Waliwo ennyimba nga TV Empaka. Those were in 3 years. 3 years of singing and singing and singing. Then we had a show. The first paying show was in a place called Isingiro. Yeah. Some guy called us with a friend that I used to stay with called Gion. He was an artist. He's an artist still, yeah. General Gion. Never to eat abantu babiri nga batuwa some good money. Is that good money then emitwalo aga?
That was good money.
It was good money because twasanganga bayimbira emitwalo age etano ne werere. Someone would be like, kale simu ezaliwo zali nti nyine emitwalo etano jango yimbe oba obotayagala mugene mubewa wako babasibe, something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Nyine emitwalo etano muzime shongole ninga muziki wa bakome. So I would be like kale they come fenjara ninge chayanga nkore chindi but I'm not coming. Yeah, nainaro ngamba sijja kujja because I came to put a different chapter.
Okay.
Yeah. We kept pushing until emitwalo 3 nga basobola ojjuwa omuntu omu. Naye emitwalo 3 bagimpaako emirundi ng'ebiri nembagamba njagala emitwalo aga. After like 5 years now. Njagala emitwalo aga. Tugenda nga kibuli ng'omuntu akulaga mbu tajja zikuwa nange nengamba sijja kujja.
Okay.
Yes, because you're not going to set a place for me. You cannot get another me. Yes.
Definitely. You're watching the Deep Talk and kansubire mbozi nga bwenjirimu nawe bwojirimu atulabe sawa zino. Of course we're going to talk about now how he gets a major hit that crosses over and the confidence, and for somebody who stopped in senior 6, how he's able to be confident like this. Nebi mukwatako yeno obulambu okusalawo. Ray G has he's one of those young people that have made bold decisions in life. It's the Deep Talk. My name is Mr. Henry Tovao. We'll be right back.
The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.